Hello, welcome to the park. I'm actually gonna play this on a Switch, so might be interesting. It should be okay though. This is supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be short, so let's just jump right into it and see what we get here. I shouldn't have to move my chair. I will if I have to, but I shouldn't have to. Alright. I gotta get situated here. Alright. And I'm using a Pro controller, so hopefully I don't screw up my buttons. Best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio control settings, and your sanity.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
If I can't run.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Shouldn't eat those mushrooms.
Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Maybe she'll want to go after him.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum!
Over here!
Looks like Willy Wonka. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. It's Willy Wonka's less successful brother, Gary Wonka.
There's something
Oh, there he
special
is.
about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention, employees. The park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Satan must be starting to shift at the park because things are changing.
Oh God. park. What happened here?
Oh, I can run.
You can't catch me.
What if I need to look at this map? I can just wait here until he circles around. I don't know if I should go in this place or just keep following him. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. See, I told you Satan was on this shift. House of Horrors. Had to get used to this controller, wow. Might play a few more games from the Switch. Then I got a ton of them. Then I don't have to buy them again from my Xbox. There's no blood on it. So he dropped a shoe. That's a cool mascot. Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley. 1 p.m. the Octotron. 3 p.m. Park entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad ain't even seem to pass. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Oh, we can read it. I'm blocking that. Okay. He's way the hell down there, it looks like.
Callum, stay where you are!
Come on, Mommy.
Going for a boat ride, duck ride, swan ride, whatever.
A boy named Hansel and a girl. They were very poor and had very little to bite or suck.
Where's that little kid? Oh,
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. "What will become of us?" the woodcutter asked his wife one night. "I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there." "No, my wife, I cannot do that," said the man. "Then we will all four starve, you fool."
I can't turn around.
Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. "Do not fret, Gretel," Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Uh-oh.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Some crappy parents.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Must be Gary Wonka's house. Nope.
"Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house?"
The witch.
An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother.
Bitch.
"Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops.
Changed.
The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Uh-oh.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him."
I'm probably gonna pull us in the water.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. "I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here. and she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
It's self-defense.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I don't remember that part. Uh-oh. What the hell? I'm gonna smack that little kid when we find him. Well, I don't know where he went now. Didn't even see him.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Well, I guess we're gonna go look at the Octotron. I wonder if you get different stories if you run through it, because it said Tunnel of Tales or something. Maybe the story changes when you go through, I don't know. Might go back to it later, we'll see.
Another accident. This place.
Oh shit. Big teddy bear. Well, there we go. Despite the constant interruptions to work, I can't even talk. Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed for the band writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. I don't think I can get to the bear. Nope. I wonder if he's up there. I don't see if we can even get up there. Oh, cool. Look at the Ferris wheel. That's pretty cool.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Wonder if we can get on it. Oh crap, I don't want to read all that. Eyewitness report Atlantic Island Park incident. Ugh, jeez. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Norma Creed. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. So we don't want to run into that chipmunk dude. He's gonna have an ice pick or something. I want to get on that ride, but I don't know if we can. I
Can't get on while it's moving.
Well, yeah, we know that. Here we go. Well, I wonder who's gonna... I wonder who's gonna start it up if I get on it. There we go. Maybe the kid's hiding and he'll come back. Oh, somebody started it. Uh-oh. We're gonna puke, probably. Uh-oh. I don't like park rides. Probably shouldn't have got on it. she's got a headache. Her head's throbbing. Can give me a headache. I'm gonna go up to the Ferris wheel. Wonder if I can look through here. That's too bad. That'd be cool if you could see the Ferris wheel with that. Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete, I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every meeting place that I have had watched are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanism, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute for the day we open the park. They will be rides after all. Whoa. Oh, crap. Guess I gotta go around, take the long way. Need to see a map again.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Guess we're going to the bumper cars. Then I'm gonna try to get to the Ferris wheel. Need like a flashlight or something, jeez. Holy crap. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve, see? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as Chad the chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home every day. Taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner still wearing it. And it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park management about the smell. And I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him, puking up in a gutter outside Psychol Station because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. That's probably why they put up with him. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up. Can I say that? Alright, Grandma, if you're watching this, plug your ears. Hi, fucking me. Whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually I called my supervisor and when he came by, Chad, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. I quit.
Come back, Callum.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. This game probably gonna give me a headache. I was hoping I could get in that building, but... doesn't look like it. I'll just keep going, I guess. Some bumper cars. Not seeing any clues for the
Constant crashes and
kid.
80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
I can't get through. I thought there'd be a way to turn them on, but... I wanted to ride the bumper cars, dang it. Thought maybe they're gonna start moving on me. This one has lights. I want to ride it. Whoa. Don't know what that was all about. I guess I'm supposed to go up here.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word, just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, Our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help.
That's huge.
Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
Okay. She's starting to lose it. A lot of reading in this game. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to that Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find a piece of the plans that I am missing. I wonder if it's gonna let me ride this. So I'm gonna have to go to the roller coaster next. Looks like there's switches in there. That thing's huge. That should do it. Maybe we can see that kid if we get to the top.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed, but I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Yes, we're done. Going down. Well, I think that way was where the bridge was out, so... Go here. That must be that piece of the Ferris wheel. Oh crap. I wonder if she must be seeing stuff from the past or something.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
I'm starting to wonder if she killed him. Go to this one.
I always wanted to ride this one.
Ooh.
Never got around to do it before.
Probably got a ticket, so...
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Only
Tell me where my
shoe.
son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
I guess we're really in a mental hospital. Need to go see the map. Ooh, finally. I don't know how to use it.
Callum? Callum!
Keep them away from me.
I'm pushing buttons, but the flashlight's not coming on. Ah, dang it. Can't get in there still. Well,
This isn't a game, Callum!
crap, can't get through there.
Callum, where are you?
The heck? It looks like it's breathing. I'm gonna go see what that is. It works. The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanism seemed to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway up to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. Okay. Alright, I gotta get the heck out of this thing. Gotta be down here. I can't get to that gate. Okay, so I got halfway through the game and it crashed on me. So let's see if I can continue. I got stuck in the roller coaster area. Let's see if it's still screwed up. I looked it up and it said if you pick up the flashlight, that gate should have a green light on it and had a red light. So now the flashlight's back on the table, so there's the red light. And I don't remember seeing the axe, but now it's green. Okay. Sideshow Alley. And the House of Horrors. I haven't seen a sign of that kid for a while. Let's go check this real quick. Or not.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
I keep expecting to see that guy in the chipmunk suit or whatever. I guess it doesn't want me to read it. Pickled punks. Cart. Can't go into any of these buildings. No, it won't let me read that newspaper. So, closed up behind me. Whack-a-jack. See if we can get out this side. Oh. I don't look too promising. Is that the kid? Don't let me go in. Whoa. Okay, that scared me. Because there's something on the tray. Maybe she better quit taking pills. Flags Pharmacy. It said Dan, rest in peace something. On her arm. Fuck gravity. There's a fat pig. What? But her daughter is hot. Not safe, the League. Your mother, say no to graffiti. 1980s. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan, 80. Don't believe anything they tell you. You're the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. Whoa. Drug trip coming up. What the hell?
Don't touch me.
Oh, there he is. I don't know if I should read the newspaper. Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Belly button is a signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness. Made omniscient by broken fires in the coastal strain. We don't believe that the earth belongs to battered goats and shamrock after birth. This is just nonsense. I probably should have just went after that kid. Whoa. Maybe now I can get through that gate. No.
Oh God, no. The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
The haunted house. I guess it's a good thing I didn't try to go in there first. Well, here goes. Whoa. I'm hoping that flashlight turns on automatic. done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of town folk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I've sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I've retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. So he's probably in here. He's gonna jump out at me or something. Or this dude. Oh shit, it's gonna be frickin' jump scares. I should've grabbed the axe instead of the flashlight so I could knock the crap out of that. Crap. Did he turn? It's like a dead end. Am I just going in circles here? I don't remember that part. don't remember him. Damn it. That don't look promising.
One duck went out one day.
See if we can get through here. Nightmare Circus. The circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk. Just as he shouts out a curse, now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. I don't think we can open it, though. Cigarettes.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs.
Uh-oh.
Home, bittersweet home.
We know how this is
I
gonna
barely
go.
recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
I hope she didn't kill her kid. Mom and me in car. I love you from Callum. Must be at the zoo. Can I go in here? Nope. All these doors are locked. Must be Callum at school. Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father. all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map. And then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. I need to probably get a weapon, jeez. Read notice. Miss Mallard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof or of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I close the bill for our services with this letter. Oh, that was nice. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, attorney. Well, we gotta pay the lawyers. Uh-oh, we're going deeper. We're going deeper in our mind. It's the same book. Yeah. It's the same book. Unless I took a wrong turn. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home and I am working so hard every day, working at the park. It gets worse. Like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma for a girl. Hunger. Shock. Ooh, that's a cannibal book, probably. That's not a very good print job where they printed right to the binding. That's cannibal story. Looks like the same drawings. Now the radio's on. More pills. I saw that book. Hey, there he is. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Can't go around with fish sticks. Zolif prescription. Remember, take the pills. Follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organize babysitter for Callum. Looks like she's got plenty of pills to me. Examine wine. Okay. Probably drank it all. Looks like the meat's rotting or something. Yeah, I think there was fruit in there before.
One little duck went out one day.
I didn't run away. Dad took me. Huh.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But no little ducks came back.
Keep going down. I'm not gonna try to open the side doors. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Nope. Now the pictures are changing. Thought maybe I was doing something wrong. Name book. More pills.
What do you say about that, Grandma?
No meat, just booze. That don't look good. It's got pills everywhere. A history of Solomon Island. Well, here we go again. Deeper and deeper.
Mother duck said quack, 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 and never came back.
There's dolls everywhere. It's the same book. Two best friends. I want that changed. Oh yeah. Remember, you are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. Well, what the heck? Well, this probably ain't gonna be good. Well, I don't even want to open this door. Gotta go down another one?
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh, this boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Eyes without sparkle.
No face was so bright, no heart more true, as none was so sweet as he. Oh, where is my boy tonight?
Hansel and Gretel. Oh,
Callum? Callum?
I don't know if we want to find Callum because we know what happened.
Callum? Callum? Callum!
Got a Cthulhu shirt. She'd just kill herself now. Jeez.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
That was the guy at the park.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Well, well, let me turn the music down. That was definitely disturbing, so I guess I played it so you didn't have to. Hope you enjoyed the game. And well, it was started off pretty slow, but had a good ending, I guess. Kind of sad story. So, anyways, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget you can catch me on Webtoons and Tapas. So, until the next time, take care of yourself. Bye.